All right, test. Let's see here. All right.
Check. 1, 2.
All right. Go for it.
Good evening and welcome to this following presentation of 3deepLAMedia, live on a Friday night for some highly anticipated preseason football. Tonight, we are live from Tony Porter Field here in Metairie as the Haynes Academy Yellow Jackets take on the St. Martin's Episcopal Saints in this Jamboree matchup. My name is Luke Gilmore and I'm alongside Cameron Darkshani up here in the booth, and it feels great to have high school football back in Louisiana. Here comes the St. Martin's Episcopal Saints taking the field.
It's Friday Night Lights from Tony Porter Field. We welcome our guest from Haynes for tonight's Jamboree. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for tonight's invocation and national anthem. Father, we thank you for bringing us together today. Bless all who participate in this game tonight and throughout the season. Grant us the strength to compete with passion and give our best. Keep us safe from injury and harm. Help us to play fairly, respect our opponents, and honor you in all we do. In your name we pray, amen.
They call this the boot, but around here it's holy ground. In Louisiana, football isn't just something we watch on Friday nights. It's who we are. It's in our blood.
Every tackle,
every touchdown,
every single story. We're right here with you.
all season long.
This is High School Football 2026.
We are 3deepLAMedia.
This is Phase Ed Music.
And we once again welcome you to Tony Porter Field at St. Martin's Episcopal High School as we are getting ready for kickoff for this Jamboree game. It is going to be played as two 15-minute halves, so it's a little bit different than your traditional 4 12-minute quarters. And of course, this is a preseason game, but we are ready. We apologize, we do not have rosters for tonight's game, but we are going to do the best that we can. It looks like number 32 for Haynes getting ready to kick off, and number 5, deep to receive. It's a short kick, received by number 30, and he's going to be stopped immediately right at the 30-yard line. St. Martin's will begin their opening drive.
Numbers on the return.
At the 30-yard line.
First down, Saints.
It is 89 degrees here in Metairie, Louisiana, with a heat index of 99, with only a southeast wind of about 5 miles an hour, so wind should not be too much of a factor tonight. Again, my name is Luke Gilmore. I am joined tonight alongside Cameron Darkshiny, and our third member of our team, Matthew Pointer, will be coming and joining us for tonight's halftime show. We once again apologize for not being able to have a pregame show due to some concerns with the audio that was being played, so we didn't get the stream copyrighted. But we are so thrilled to have you here tonight for our opening broadcast of the season. Here we go. St. Martin's lining up. Looks like it's some sort of pistol formation. The handoff's going to go to number 17. And number 17 carries for a first down right to about the 40. That is the 43-yard line. So a gain of right about 13 yards on first down. Same type of formation. Same play, but this time to the right. And we have a penalty on the field thrown by the side judge at the 43-yard line. And we are awaiting to see what this flag is.
Yeah, remember this is preseason. It's training for the refs as it is training for all the players as well.
Absolutely. And of course, and we are still waiting. The officials coming together here, discussing the foul. But like we said throughout the night, we have an indication that it is a face mask. We're not sure on who yet, though.
Take this moment to send a little apology. We're using new camera equipment, new microphone equipment, everything this year, so there will be some hiccups.
And it appears it was a face
Penalties
mask.
against St. Martin's, face mask.
Face mask against St. Martin's. We do not have a number. That's going to likely be a 15-yard penalty. And I believe that appears it's going to be a spot foul for this face mask. A spot foul. So it's going to be first down from the 30-yard line. They need to get to the 50. They need to get to. It's a direct snap to number 2, And a
And he's wrapped
fantastic
up in the
play.
backfield.
Wrapped up in the backfield by number 50, it looked like, Cameron. What did you see there on that play?
Well, I saw a busted offensive line. That's what I saw there.
And again, if anybody in the chat has people's names to numbers, you can let us know in the chat.
Much appreciated if you do.
That would be fantastically appreciated. And we get ready for second down and a long way to go. Again, they need to get to the Haynes
Another direct
47-yard line. Another direct
And
snap
wrapped
and
up
wrapped
once
up
again.
immediately once again. This time by number 34. Gain of just about 0. Bringing up a third down and very long. We have not seen this team throw the ball at all yet. So this is a very, very concerning situation here for St. Martin's. Cameron, what do you think they should do on this play and why?
Well, I'll leave it up to professionals personally.
All right, let's see if they are lining up to throw. Number 2, looking deep. And it's
And
caught!
he got it. What a
Caught!
catch.
Fantastic catch!
And he's
down
still
the
going.
sideline.
He's going to be down around the
At
10-yard
7-yard
line.
line.
Defend
A
complete.
fantastic
Out
play.
of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Fantastic
First and goal,
pass.
Saints.
And like I said, that's why I leave it up to the professionals personally.
So clearly, that quarterback has a mighty arm. And they are down, I believe, at the 7-yard line or so. We are waiting. We do have a penalty on the field as well, near the end zone, awaiting a call.
Let's see what this is here. Nothing immediately visible.
It looks like,
No, they're
to
gonna
me,
go on.
they have picked up the flag. It is going to be first down and goal at the Haynes 10-yard line. Snap to number 17, the running back. And he's going to get down to right about the 3 or 4 yard line, it appears.
He's going to be
Richards
close.
on the carry. Gain of 9.
Apologies, all the way down to the 1 yard
Second
line.
and goal, Saints.
Here we go. Second down and goal from the 1 yard line. Number 17
Gonna
again
run it in.
is going to take it. Waiting for
Touchdown.
confirmation.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Saints. St. Martin strikes first on their opening drive of the preseason. And a fantastic run there once again by number 17. Again, we apologize. We do not have rosters tonight. But a fantastic start for St. Martin's. All set up by that huge completion on third down and long. And now we are waiting the extra point. Appears the extra
will
point.
be kicking for St. Martin's.
The clock is not working.
And we are having issues with the play clock, it appears, on the scoreboard. So again, like we said, this is a preseason game. This is a kind of a, if you want to call it a dress rehearsal for everybody.
Probably the best way to put it.
Probably the best way to put it.
But
'Cause
you know, dress rehearsals are needed. Go to a wedding, need a dress rehearsal. Just like everything in life, always great to prepare. And,
That's right.
Be ahead of the curve. And it looks like they are going to go ahead with the extra point.
And they will attempt the extra point here. Be taken from about the 10-yard line, being taken by number 1. The kick is up, and it is through.
Good.
The St. Martin Saints.
It's good.
Strike
Lacrosse
first.
extra point. Good for the Saints.
And now
7-0.
want to talk a little bit about what we were going to get to in the pregame show tonight. So let's first go to St. Martin's. Cameron, if you want to go through this here.
Well, St. Martin's Episcopal comes into tonight's matchup as a program defined by consistency, culture, and long-term momentum. Because at St. Martin's, the key word truly is a program. Foundation built under Frank Jandusa and carried forward seamlessly by head coach Kevin Dizer, who has kept the Saints on solid ground with a clear identity in a locker room that fully buys into the weight room, the expectations, and the culture he's built. Over the past 4 seasons, St. Martin has posted an impressive 45-14 record, reaching the playoffs every year, advancing to the Division IV Select semifinals in 2022 under Jandusa, then the quarterfinals in 2023 under Dizer, winning a playoff game in 2024 and returning again last season. Proof that this program doesn't just win, it sustains winning. Now, we are going to go back for the kickoff after the touchdown by St. Martin's. An impressive throw after looking like they were going to go 3 and out.
3 and out.
And they chucked it downfield
Chucked
and got
it
what they needed.
downfield. Fantastic play. And now we're going to get to see the man named after Drew Brees, Brees Westerfield, taking over for Haynes tonight.
Number 9.
We are ready.
If anyone pays attention to North Shore Prep Report, they have talked about Brees
extensively.
More than extensively.
A lot. And there is a building there. We have a student section here
and
tonight, and everything.
Kick.
Some sort of onside kick, recovered cleanly by number 19. Very well done.
Surprise onside kick. What a Ryan Manali like right there.
That's right.
To the 39-yard line, first down.
But taken care of cleanly, as it should.
All right, so here he comes. Taken over at the 39-yard line. If you are new here with us tonight, make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We'd really sincerely appreciate it.
And here we are. First down.
Here we go. First down for Haynes. Westerfield looks like he's going to line up right under center. And he's going to take the snap and hand it off to number 1, who's going to get stuffed in the backfield by number 80 and number 52.
We have a flag.
Destin Brooks on the tackle.
Tackled by Destin Brooks. No gain on the play, bringing up second down and 10. But it looks like we have a flag on the field as well.
And we're having a few clock issues ourselves tonight. As a result,
and
we will be taking the clock off of our screen.
some sort of foul, it looks like, on Haynes here. Waiting for the signal.
Penalty against Haynes, face mask.
So that is a face mask penalty, so a huge loss. And it looks like, oh my, that looks as well of a spot foul.
This is Phase Ed Music.
All the way.
Wakefield and Dillette on the tackle for the Saints. Second down.
We apologize for the few technical difficulties. Once again, we're using a new camera. New everything this season, and the camera does not like the heat tonight.
No. But we are outside tonight, and that probably won't be the case for most of the season. So, Cameron's doing a great job with the cameras. I'm taking over most of the actual announcing duties, at least for a little while for now.
Stop. No gain on the play.
Another carry by number 1. Another carry by number 1. That's going to be a loss of about 2.5 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 12 from the 35-yard line. Westerfield once again lined up under center on a 3rd down and long. Expected some sort of play action here. No, they run the ball on 3rd down and long. A gutsy play call. Maybe trying to
About
set
halfway
themselves
there.
up
Say
for
about
a
halfway.
4th down. They got more than halfway. That's going to be a 4th down and about 2 from the 45-yard line.
Saints make the stop.
4th down and about 2. An important decision for the coaches early on
Brings up
here
4th
for
down.
Haynes. And let's see what they're going to do here. Again, a 4th down and 2 from about the 45-yard line.
And we have about 8 minutes, 54 seconds on the play clock ticking down.
Okay, it is a
Direct
QB sneak, but it
snap.
looks like somebody might have jumped. It's going to be a false start on Haynes.
Against Haynes.
Again, we apologize. PA is not calling the numbers or the roster people for Haynes, only for the home side. So we, again, sincerely apologize
Brings
about
up
that.
4th
We
and
do
7.
not, once again, have rosters.
As a reminder, this is Westerfield's sophomore season. So coming into this game,
Right, with all of these accolades.
He's put up a 2-1 record at his time, playing. And here is the punt.
Here is the punt. And a rough one there. I'm going to maybe only go from the 30
And we will be right back.
to the
For
35.
over 20 years, local photographer Joshua Lee has been capturing the true soul of New Orleans and Southeast Louisiana. With nearly 200,000 photos, ranging from wild bayou landscapes to candid street scenes, Joshua Lee Studio is dedicated to finding the hidden gems in our everyday life and helping preserve the memories of the city we love. Whether you're looking for inspirational art, editorial shots, or a piece of local history, reach out to Joshua today at 504-831-7309 or by email at joshualeestudio@yahoo.com. Support local art and support Louisiana.
And we are back. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock in this first half of football.
8 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. And somebody jumped.
there we go.
Once again, it's the preseason.
False start against the Saints.
This is one person we're going to want to talk about.
Now that Haynes on defense, we want to spotlight one of their players, Sebastian Gonzalez Jr., one of Haynes' most intriguing two-way players.
Brings up a first
He
and
enters
15.
his junior season after starting as a sophomore and putting together what Coach Sprunk described as an electric offseason, and he gave them another dangerous option on defense as we get back to the action.
Look
Number
at this.
17 on the
What
carry.
a run by number 17.
Another good run by
Tackled
number
around the 50.
17. That's going to be a first down for the Saints.
Clock update, 8 minutes, 18 seconds. And like we were saying about Sebastian Gonzalez, he
Richards up to
plays.
the 50-yard line.
Give it a moment for
Picks
PA.
up the first down for the Saints.
Like we were saying about Sebastian Gonzalez for Haynes, he plays both wide receiver and DB. Travis Hunter type, if you want to call it that.
Yes, that's right. You'll have a lot of these schools in the D2 through D4
With two-way players.
that have
yeah.
the two-way players. So
Saw a lot of that South Plaquemines last year in the playoffs.
Yep. Fakes the handoff, a little
Kind of
some
a
sort of tunnel
screen.
screen play. Didn't work out. Pass was intended for number 4. We have 7 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first half. Once again, this is Jamboree game, so it's played in halves and not quarters. Second down and 10. Going to be a direct snap and a QB draw. Stuffed
Taken
by number
down.
0.
TJ on the keeper, no gain on the play.
A fantastic stuff there by number 0. No gain on the play. Going to bring up third down and 10. And we have a hydration timeout.
And with that, we will jump to an ad.
For over 20 years, local photographer Joshua Lee has been capturing the true soul of New Orleans and Southeast Louisiana. With nearly 200,000 photos, ranging from wild bayou landscapes to candid street scenes, Joshua Lee Studio is dedicated to finding the hidden gems in our everyday life and helping preserve the memories of the city we love. Whether you're looking for inspirational art, editorial shots, or a piece of local history, reach out to Joshua today at 504.
And we are back here right after the hydration break, which is something you're going to see throughout September in Louisiana at the...
At all levels. Everywhere. All right.
All right, number 2, once again, being chased. And he's going to be shoved hard out of bounds.
Ooh. And we have a flag on the play.
Having some indications that it could be a flag on number 52.
TJ forced out at the 50-yard line, flag on the play.
7 minutes, 19 seconds. I thought I changed it. We'll fix it for next one. It's either way, it's hilarious. All right, waiting for the indication of what the flag is. We hope everybody's enjoying their Friday night. Many jamborees going on around the state. Jamborees tomorrow. We had jamborees on Thursday. Most notably, John Curtis put the beat down on East Jefferson yesterday.
31-0.
Kind of expected.
We'll have Matthew Pointer's analysis about that at
The half.
At the half.
And post game.
And post game.
He'll be around.
Which you don't want to miss, that's for sure.
And they are going to bring the Saints way back.
Way back. I mean, way back.
I mean, they were basically at the 50.
So this is interesting call here from the Haynes coaching staff. If they declined the penalty, it would have been about 4th down and 10. Instead, they accepted the penalty, bringing them back to right around the 32, 33-yard line. So right about a 15-yard penalty now.
But you get the thinking on this drive.
What is really interesting.
You're confident in your defense.
But what happened on the last drive on 3rd down and long?
Yeah, we had a amazing play.
Whoa. As we're going to say throughout the night here, this is a new thing for everybody. So maybe did they decline the penalty or something, or did they?
Just waiting
this
to see
is a
what
preseason thing for everybody. So for the officials and for us, for everybody. So waiting to see some sort of signal. Maybe they took the penalty back.
There we are.
I'm guessing that's the only thing I could think. Again, we have had no indication from the PA. But as of right now, it's a 3rd down and about 12 from the St. Martin's 48-yard line.
They are still holding it, talking.
We are still.
Well, Sprunk's debating with the ref on the other side. Shout out to Keon Darkshani in the chat.
Yeah, just some serious All right, we have an indication, thank you, Matthew, that the penalties were offsetting fouls on both teams. Thank you, Matthew.
Always helps to have someone looking at the computer back at home.
100%. So we have an offsetting penalties. I'm guessing they're just waiting to get awaiting a spot of where the player went out of bounds is the only thing I can think is being discussed.
Well, Sprunk was talking to the official a little bit as well, seeing what the result of that will be.
All right, here we go. From the 47-yard line, it is third down and about 14.
And they aren't getting
They are not
anywhere
going to
with
get
that.
there, not even close. Down and about the Haynes 48-yard
TJ on the
line.
keeper,
They need
gain
to
of
get
3 on the play.
they need to get to the
We got
41.
fourth down.
It is going to be a fourth down and about 7 yards, and they are staying on the field. A very interesting call.
Hey, it's preseason.
But
That's
it is
what you do.
preseason. But
You
this
play
is what
around
you
a little
do.
bit.
You get some reps in, and we have somebody going way far back. I wonder if this is going to be some sort of pooch punt here. Let's see what happens. Very interesting formation by the Haynes defense. No, they're running a
Take
play.
it.
It's number 4.
Oh,
He's
he
got
has
first
it.
down and more, all the way down to the 35-yard line of
Cooper
Haynes.
Wakefield
And now
on
if
the
you're-
keeper.
A
First
brilliant-
down, Saints.
A
And
brilliant.
now if you're Haynes, you know, you're thinking, okay, you had the confidence in your defense. You had 3 straight stops. It was looking good. You had the penalty. And now you're thinking, well, not thinking good. All right. Let's see here what happens.
Number 4 now taking duties as quarterback. Looks like some sort of more of a
And-
wildcat quarterback.
Wakefield on the keeper. No gain on the play. Second down, Saints.
I believe that is their running back, Wakefield.
5 minutes, 33 seconds on the clock and ticking. Ball is on the 35. Going to be interesting to see what the Saints do here.
Second down and about 9. Direct handoff to number 40, some sort of fullback, bulldozing his way
Savarese
right
on the
around-
carry.
right
First
around the
down,
25-yard line.
Saints.
And the official indicates to move the chains for a first down for the Saints. Now, we definitely want to talk about this tonight. The St. Martin Saints are in Division 4 while Haynes is in Division 2. And St. Martin's obviously is a smaller school, so this is a really, really impressive start to the game from obviously a smaller team in a lower division. Very, very impressed tonight so far by St. Martin's, coming out and completely controlling this game from the get-go. First down and 10 from the Haynes
Low
35.
snap.
Botch snap.
But he's going to pick it up anyway
Picks it
and
up
run with
anyway,
it, and he's going to
and
get.
he's going to make a play out of it.
Wow.
Fantastic job by number 2. Out of bounds. We're waiting for a signal. Right about the 15-yard line. And it's going to be a first down for St. Martin's, and we have an injury.
And with the injury, we will pause here, sending prayers.
This is Phase Ed Music.
Haynes 15-yard line and a first down and 10. St. Martin's is, let's talk about time of possession here for a second, Cameron. They have had the ball for 12 or 13 minutes of this game so far.
Yeah, and you have one score on the clock, and you're looking to drive right now for another one. Very
Here
impressive.
we go, number 2, taking the direct snap once again.
He
This
is
time,
wrapped up.
Haynes was ready for it. Stuffed in the backfield by number 14 on the play. That's going to be a tackle for loss, and a huge loss as well. My goodness, that's going to be like a 6 or 7 yard loss there.
Just about.
Fantastic play.
And they were ready for it. They read that magnificently.
We've seen a lot of that tonight. These once again, we apologize tonight. We do not have rosters for everybody, and once again, we are getting people's names from the PA, and unfortunately, the PA did not announce who was injured on that last play, so again, our sincerest of apologies. Once again, the snap being taken by number 2. A tunnel screen caught by number 4, going all the way down to about the 10-yard line.
Complete.
Wakefield with the big gain.
Big gain. All the way down, yes, to the 10-yard line. It is going to be 3rd down and about 5.
Quick view here on the clock. 3 minutes, 7 seconds, ticking down. We apologize for clock issues on our end tonight, as
but
well as a few camera
there have also been
issues.
some clock issues on
the field.
As well. So,
but like we keep saying, week 1 is next week. It's week 0 now.
And we're going to talk about week 1, where we're going at the half for sure, when we bring in
100%.
Matthew. But we are set here for 3rd down and 5 from the 15. Handoff taken by number 17. Looks like a very, very close spot here. And, I mean, we might need a measurement. We might need a measurement.
Richard doing the carry brings up 4th down for your Saints.
And they are not going to measure. It is a 4th down and about a half a yard or less, maybe like 5 or 6 inches here, maybe even less than that. I am very surprised they're not bringing on the chain gang for this one here. This is a very, very close spot here, but it is going to be a 4th down and about a half of a foot. Number 2 might not take another direct snap. Nope, he hands it to number 40. Bulldozes the defender into the end zone for a touchdown. St. Martin's, the Division IV school, running all over Division II tonight. Extremely impressive. Bulldozing the opponents, just like Louisiana Christian did last night at Northwestern State. An extremely impressive performance already from St. Martin's. We're going to get Matthew's take on this in the half, but I will certainly say, Cameron, I did not necessarily expect this tonight at all. St. Martin's has come out hungry, and they look ready tonight for this game. And with only 1 minute and 47 seconds left in the half, they are an extra point away from taking a 2-touchdown lead. Will be taken by number 1. Snap is low. The kick is up,
and it's through.
And it's through.
It's good. Christian Lacoste for the extra point. Your St. Martin Saints lead 14-0.
And once again, we wanted to do this in the pregame show, but we'll take a chance to do it now that after that last scoring drive. We want to welcome each and every one of you to your new home for high school football in the state of Louisiana. Once again, my name is Luke Gilmore, and I am joined tonight by Cameron Darkshani. My background is that I just graduated college and as a digital marketing major, but I have always had a passion for announcing and broadcasting. Of course, I am a full-time live streamer as well, so I have a lot of experience with this. Now let's go to Cameron.
Well, what can I say? Me with Luke and Matthew Pointer. Matthew Pointer's up in Chicago. That's why he cannot join us tonight. Founded this early.
In week 5 of last year.
Week 5. I was going to say early, but yeah, not so early. But we had the idea for a podcast, which turned into
a broadcasting
broadcast.
Career.
Yep, exactly.
And we'll let Matthew introduce himself for the halftime show.
But I'll talk about me real quick. I am in my junior year at college at Southern Miss in ocean engineering, getting my degree. And when I have breaks, when I have the weekends, I work on this, put a lot of effort into it, as we all do, and we hope to deliver a great quality product.
That's right. Number 5 for St. Martin's getting back to live game action here for the kickoff, and it's another onside kick, and there's a scramble for the football. And it looks like
Haynes is on top of it.
But boy, oh boy, a scary,
Special
scary
teams for
play.
Haynes coming in clutch tonight. Two surprise onside kicks. But they're handling it
now,
just the way they were taught.
Let's mention this. You know, coming from where we were in South Plaquemines for that playoff game, when we talk about special teams for Division 4, we don't normally see too many deep kicks anyway, right?
No, you don't. That's something you're going to be seeing more in the Catholic League.
And we'll see a lot of that
higher
next
level
week.
kickers.
We'll see that next week, I'm sure.
Oh, 100%.
Once again, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button to our channel. We would certainly sincerely appreciate everyone doing that as Westerfield gets ready for another series. Number 1 stuffed in the backfield. The St. Martin's defense is fired up, and it's now going to be second down. Again,
We had a hard hit on that play, 55.
Cameron, it's a 2-minute drill in the preseason. Why we're running the football? What is going on?
And you're down 14-0
And you're down
as well.
14-0, and you're running the football. We need to see some urgency here from Haynes.
You say that, but Brady Cribby is a great running back. They leaned on him heavily last year.
They did.
He's a
Here
senior.
comes Westerfield's first pass attempt of the season, and
Completed.
it's caught, as you would expect, by number 19 for the first down. Now we're hoping to see some urgency and some hurry-up offense here from
Pass
Haynes.
complete, first down, Haynes. It's Wakefield on the stop.
But like I said, Brady Cribby, senior year.
Yes,
He has
100%.
a lot of experience. He's a great running back
they
for
rely
Haynes.
on him, but I think in this specific situation, we need to see a good 2-minute drill here.
We're going to
from
pause
Haynes.
here. We have an injury
We have an injury.
Haynes.
It's Gabriel Estevez on the reception.
Number 19 with the injury.
Number 19 of Haynes is currently down,
Injury
and that
timeout.
was Gabriel
And we-
Estevez on the reception.
And we will take a break with that as well.
This is Phase Ed Music.
And we are back, and for a little update, number 19 got up and walked off
here
the
we
field
go.
on his own power.
Yep, very, very, of course, happy to see that. 54 seconds to go. Haynes in need of a score of some sort here. 54 seconds to go in the first half. They're going to go to a handoff to Cribby instead. Breaks the crease. They really need first downs.
They get close.
They are very close. We need a timeout.
41, correction.
And we believe Haynes has called a timeout here, I would think. It's a good run of about 6 yards.
Haynes picks up 6 on the play to bring up second down. Timeout, Haynes.
Like we said, timeout for Haynes.
We really appreciate everybody subscribing tonight. Cameron, let's pan the student sections here tonight. We want to give a huge shout out to both schools for an absolutely huge attendance tonight. For a preseason game, this is a huge crowd.
Got a student section right there, and then you go back.
A great crowd tonight for both sides. Absolutely huge crowd considering how small these schools are. And now let's go over to the Haynes side.
Well,
you know, it's obviously a road game for them, so maybe not as many, but still a very impressive attendance from the student
and I would say
section.
they're still new to being good at football.
Yes. We'll talk about that on the halftime show with Matthew, but
I mean, many of you who grew up in Louisiana obviously know you weren't hearing about Haynes football growing up whatsoever. You would expect them to have a Jamboree broadcast.
Well, not normally, but this year we got them. And we have flags flying and probably a false start.
False start. Replay second down.
We'll have a second down here after the
If you
false
have
start
family or
on Haynes.
friends or, you know, grandkids or anybody who was in this game, please share our broadcast tonight. You don't normally see, you know, games at St. Martin's or Haynes broadcasted like this. So if you have family, if you want to see, if you could not be at the game tonight and you are watching us tonight, please click that share button on YouTube and send it out to your family and friends. We'd highly appreciate it.
40
As
seconds,
we get ready.
Stopped clock. We're in play.
And Westerfield looking over the middle for number 18.
Breeze pass.
Almost somewhat of a
Incomplete.
risky
Almost
pass
intercepted.
there.
Yes, almost intercepted there. And now it brings up third down and
It's
about
third down.
brings up a third down and about 8 yards. Certainly would expect another pass here with right around 35 seconds left, give or take.
And we'll see what happens here.
And
35
looks like
seconds.
lining up in the pistol. St. Martin's certainly playing, you know, an aggressive style of defense here. Not too many people that far back.
Drop back to pass.
Drops back to pass.
To the
Caught by number
sideline.
19 on the sidelines. Going to get out of bounds, so we'll stop the clock.
At
But
27 seconds.
26 seconds to go. Ball is on the 39-yard line. They need
Breeze
to get
pass complete. Pushed out at the 38-yard line.
38-yard
Fourth down.
line. And they need to get to the 33. So it is a fourth down and about, give or take, 5.5 yards. Westerfield once again lined up in the pistol. Fakes the handoff. He's in trouble, and he is
They
going to
wrapped
be
him up and
sacked.
they got him.
Brought down on fourth down. The St. Martin's defense
Number
putting on an
7
absolute
and number
clinic here.
52.
Davinian Brooks
And
on
I
the
would
tackle.
say a perfect,
First down,
a
Saints.
picture-perfect first half for St. Martin's Episcopal tonight, Cameron.
100%. I mean, you couldn't ask for a
You
better
could
start.
not ask for a better first half for the Saints tonight. They will take over.
And if this is the brand of football they continue playing, it's going to be a very exciting
And
season
we're
for
going
the
to talk
Saints.
about what district they're in coming up on the halftime show. They are going to have test after test after test. But, I mean, they are passing a big test tonight. Of course, taking on a higher level of competition, a higher division tonight. Doing a great job. Both sides of the ball playing very, very physical.
Very physical, and that is an understatement. As we
That
have
is an
19 seconds
understatement.
left on the clock, St. Martin's is up 14-0 over
14-0.
Division 2 Haynes. Division 4 St. Martin's has the lead.
Here we go. And they're look at this, being aggressive here. And he's
And they're
going
going
to
to wrap
sacked.
him up. And hopefully Haynes can use that as a little bit of momentum and something to
That's
talk
the
about
only-
going into the half.
That's what you have to hope for.
And they are
right?
going to let the clock tick down
I'm
and go
presuming
into
we
half.
are going to let the clock click down, and it will.
And
That
it will.
is the end of the first half here from St. Martin's Episcopal High School, where the Saints lead the Yellow Jackets 14-0. It is now time.
That ends the first half of our Jamboree.
It is now time for the 3 Deep LA
Saints
Media
fans, give Wally
halftime
Porter
show.
a shout. It's his birthday today, and Wally Porter Photography and our Saints Booster Club have season magnets available at the concession stand.
Okay.
And we are going to take a quick break
We are gonna
right
take
now,
a
and
break
we will
here.
be back
They
with the
agree.
halftime
Be
show.
back at the
For our
concession
halftime
stand.
show.
Happy birthday.
This is Phase Ed Music.
Joining us via phone for the halftime show, it is Matthew Pointer, all the way from Chicago, to talk about high school football in Louisiana. Matthew, say hello.
Hello, and
And we understand we're having some technical difficulties with Matthew. We're going to bring Matthew back in once we get a break from the music.
Yeah, we're going to have to
kind of in unusual circumstances. There's not many stadiums that
I've never heard a state. Well, we have no bands tonight, so.
Usually when there's a band, we'll be able to have Matthew come through.
Yeah, so we want to apologize profusely tonight. This is never a thing at football stadiums we have ever experienced during halftime, where there are blaring music. It's a very, very odd thing. It is usually quiet, or there are bands performing, one of the two. You might hear sometimes a hype song to bring them back on the field or something like that, but you never hear this blaringly loud music like this. So it's the preseason. We apologize for this. This is awful. We wanted to have Matthew on the halftime show, but you know what? Let's pray that we don't have the music for the post-game show. Let's hope we don't have any music for tonight's post-game show. When we go down and interview the coaches tonight, we're going to have Matthew somehow on for the post-game show. But we're going to have to we needed the Google Meet for that.
Just like I said, a lot of technical things.
A lot of technical logistics tonight. We appreciate everybody bearing with us and being with us. This is not something, unfortunately, we've been told about the music tonight.
But other than that,
we've had a great experience.
We've had a great experience. Very thankful.
Very happy
to be able to come here. This was very short notice. We originally were not going to do a jamboree, but reached out last minute after some stuff with looking at other jamborees, and that didn't fall through. And head coach Kevin Dizer, and basically the athletic director as well. Well, that is his title, not basically.
And that's how it works at these smaller schools.
It always works that way, and that's how it should work. It should always be left up to the athletic director regarding things like this.
Absolutely, 100%. We appreciate we appreciate him very much for contacting us via the phone personally, the day of the game and everything, making sure we were logistically accommodated tonight. Unfortunately, we've run into issues at other locations, but tonight it's been a fantastic experience, and we want to thank St. Martin's Episcopal tonight for hosting us. We really do appreciate the opportunity and the chance to do this here tonight. So, Cameron, let's break down
the first half. I'm going to say, amazing first half for St. Martin.
Amazing first half for St. Martin.
Division 4, correct?
Division 4, yes.
Haynes, Division 2, correct?
Division 2. So
they are running all over Haynes.
They're running all over Haynes.
Now, not literally. They are throwing the ball. They are getting chunk plays. They are imposing their will the entire night. Towards the end of the game, Haynes made a few stands.
So right now, we want to tell Matthew that unfortunately the music is still going. So unfortunately,
and I'm gonna explain it. We're kind of in a sense we're in We're in a
studio.
tunnel. We're in a tunnel, basically, where the
I don't know.
music is hitting the roof, bouncing back at us, basically.
Basically.
Normally it won't be like this. We'll be inside, but
normally number one,
scenarios.
we be inside. Number two, there's not normally music. You know, we totally understand that why. You know, because there's no bands tonight, we have the music. But I know everybody was looking forward to having Matthew on the halftime show tonight. But unfortunately, as of right now, we can't have Matthew's audio as we just attempted because unfortunately the music is blocking it out. So we do again want to apologize, you know, for, you know, I know everybody was wanting to have Matthew here for the audio, but he's got some notes that he wanted us.
And we're going to share those notes from Matthew. First half, he said it was very impressive. St. Martin's opened it up, number 17, with a 1-yard touchdown run at the 3-minute 25. At the 11-minute 35-second mark to go up 7-0. It was a 70-yard drive total.
Extremely impressive.
Haynes goes 3 yards, 3 and out. 3-minute drive. At the 8-minute 35-second mark, St. Martin's is still up 7-0. St. Martin's has a 35-yard pass. It's turned into a 6-yard TD run, bringing them up 14-0.
I believe he said that Haynes has
And here are some final scores. Sorry, this is a rough broadcast. Like I said, we're practicing for this year, so things happen. Curtis beat East Jefferson yesterday, 31-0 in their Jamboree. Turlings beat Sam Houston, 20-0 in their Jamboree. 3 Sam Houston turnovers. Not a good result for them. Iowa beat Westlake 31-0 yesterday. Homer is up 16-0 on Lakeside in the first quarter. Holy Cross is up 21-0 versus Bellchase at Chalmette Bobby Nuss. Ouachita Christian up 28-7. Sterlington won yesterday 15-7. Apologies. And back to that. Out of all those games, I still think the most interesting is the John Curtis game.
Because of the broadcast team and
Great broadcast. I would say it's interesting mainly because John Curtis, they've been struggling. It's them versus Carr the last couple of years, obviously. They didn't do well. I would say out of the 5 years, this has been a very down period for John Curtis, historically speaking.
Absolutely.
So to come out, get a big win over East Jefferson, 31-0, playing a lot of your backups, very big. Shout out to Rick Pointer in the chat, father of Matthew Pointer, Boomer Sooner.
That's right. Now, we want to apologize again for not having Matthew's audio because of the music tonight.
We're hoping we can have Matthew for halftime.
See if we can get him on maybe right now. Let's give it a try. Looks like the music has stopped. So we might be able to give Matthew a call. Let's give this a try once again. Let's bring in Matthew.
You're live. We're going to need a 2-minute drill here from you.
Yes. Complete, as Cameron and Luke have already said, complete domination from the Saints tonight. Some other current scores that we have now, Rain defeated Abbeville 16-8 at Erath tonight. St. James is up 21-7 on Hansville. We got Church Point and Kaplan tied at 7 at halftime in their Jamboree. A big surprise, Bo Shan is up 7-3 on Northwest. Northwest is a dark horse for a playoff run. Bo Shan just is generally not good. Some stuff from the Kiwanis Jamboree in Lafayette last night. St. Thomas More clearly dominated Breaux Bridge 41-0. Southside defeated Carroll Crow 28-6. Also of note, Westgate defeated New Iberia 31-0, but that was cut short due to an altercation involving it's not just the players but also coaches and fans even. Don't know if much will come of that. Haynesville is coming up now, but Homer, Lakeside has completed their 2 quarters at Haynesville with a 16-0 loss to Homer and a 19-0 loss to Minden. Looks like another rough season for Lakeside. But obviously, Haynes has not really been able to move the ball at all tonight. It's been a struggle. St. Martin's completely dominating both sides of the ball. Haynes seems to get maybe a little something going towards the end of that half, but then they kind of couldn't get out of their own way eventually with the sack on 3rd down. St. Martin's just dominating tonight. PJ Sprunk just hoping maybe, it's only 14-0. You can still very easily get back in that. So I think you got to really remind them that they can still very much get in this with no issues. But it's a matter of you got to execute, and so far St. Martin's been executing and Haynes just hasn't.
Yeah, best way to put it, Matthew. Thank you for joining us for the halftime show. We appreciate it greatly, and we will see you for the post-game show, barring any
music again. Thank you very much, Matthew.
And that was Matthew Pointer with the halftime show, remotely.
We want to thank everybody for staying tuned with us here as we adjust throughout the night here. We are very, very happy we were able to get Matthew on here tonight. And he does a fantastic job for us. Since we weren't able to introduce Matthew during the halftime show, let's do it here right now before the second half. Cameron, you want to take it away?
Of course. Matthew Pointer, he is a junior in college just like me. This is his this is his second game with us. He was a founder as well. He was very instrumental in it. He is the brains behind this, I would put it simply. He's majoring in Latin at the University of Loyola, Chicago. Would say one of the most random majors, but I love it. It's great.
It's great.
Dual major in history, ancient history, I believe. But shout out to Matthew. He's the brains behind this. He's a significant contributor to online record books regarding high school football in Louisiana.
Databases, historical, everything.
Everything.
I would say.
When I say everything, I would say he's the best mind. Probably when it comes to stats in high school football in the entire state.
Yes.
I'm willing to say we are privileged to have him. Unfortunately, like I said, he is in Chicago. It is.
But he will be with us for week 5, and the St. Augustine Purple Knights travel to Chalmette for their homecoming.
And we will be streaming that game live from Bobby Nuss Field at Chalmette. And that's an historical game. St. Aug will most likely win that as
Let's zoom into that moon here tonight.
Well,
we gotta see if we can get it.
Digital back to
Ready
for your
tonight.
seats. Start the second half.
As we get ready for the second half kickoff, and it's a squib kick of sorts. Picked up well once again by number 1. That's their star running back. And it's a good return right about to the 41-yard line.
Once again, St. Martin's being bold tonight on special
Wakefield on the
teams.
stop.
Very bold on special teams throughout
First
the
down,
entire
Haynes.
night. Very bold. All right.
And Westerfield I would think, is going to take over on offense. Yep. So all the starters are back out. Now, last night, this is why we're kind of curious, the John Curtis Christian Patriots, they put in some substitutes in the second half.
Let's see what happens here. First down for Haynes.
Westerfield, 2 running backs. Looks like a speed option play. They're going to toss it to their star running back, number 1. And we have a flag on the play. Pending what the flag is, maybe a gain of about 1 or 2 yards, maybe, but we do have a flag on the play here.
And this game wouldn't be possible tonight without penalties, apparently, from both
Gain of
sides.
5 on the play, flag on the play.
It's the preseason.
It happens.
Like Joel Myers said in the first Saints preseason game, for the preseason, you're either going to get very few flags or a lot. Tonight,
And they're going to come from every single angle.
Every single angle. That's right.
Speaking of your New Orleans Saints, they are up 10-6 over the Cowboys in preseason in the second quarter.
That's right. 10-6 in the second quarter. And it looks like it was a flag on Haynes, a 5-yard penalty. Bring up first down and 15 from the 35. They need to get to the 50. First down, and they just throw it up. A miserable throw by Westerfield is going to be picked off by number 5 for St. Martin's. Completely botched play. Not really sure what was going on there. A serious amount of confusion. That's the only thing I could possibly think.
Breeze's pass intercepted by Vinju. First down, Saints!
And an absolutely disastrous start to the half for the Yellow Jackets. And once again, we are, we have had a few drop frames tonight, but it is now, should be stabilizing now.
Yes, sir.
First down and 10 for the Saints. They get the ball back in plus territory. So a fantastic start for them now for their second half. They, looks like as well, has brought out all of their starters once again. From right around the 43-yard line. They are taking a shot deep to number 4.
Not even
There
close.
was some contact, but a clean play according to the officials.
Not going to throw a flag on number 11. That
Very interesting.
TJ's pass to Wakefield incomplete.
Let's say this.
No flag on the play.
I definitely think it was questionable.
questionable, more like certain.
I would say so. I mean,
use your hands and your feet.
But Haynes gets away with it.
I think so.
Lucky break for them.
A lucky
Being
break,
down
I would say, for
14-0.
the Yellow Jackets. Already down 14-0.
Clock update, 14 minutes, 18 seconds as this snap goes. And it's
Number
a big
17.
hole! He's going!
Bulldozing another
through
defender. Number 12 all the way down
Richards
to
on the
the
carry, first down, save!
all the way to the 20-yard line. Wow.
Goodness gracious. It's been all night for St. Martin's doing that.
Yeah,
Trucking people left, right.
it's been like this all night. Pretty, I would say pretty shocking. Very shocking. First down now from around the 22-yard line. Snap and another running play. 17 breaks another couple of tackles and strings along a defender for a gain of about 6 or 7 yards. Trying to get
Richards on the carry, pick up a 7.
Yeah, 7 yards on the play.
Pick up a 6, make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. So, like I said, 6 or 7 yards. Official announcement is 6 yards on the carry. Be 2nd down and 4 from about the
good question.
14-yard line, I believe. Yep. 2nd down and
13
4
minutes
from
on
the
the clock.
14-yard line. We've got 13 minutes left in this second half of action. Once again, this is a jamboree, so there are 2 halves, not 4 quarters, played in 2 15-minute halves tonight. Number 2, once again in a pistol formation. They're going to do a direct snap and a throwing play. A fade route to number 5. The ball well contested by number 12. Very, very well
TJ's
contested.
pass to Vinju, incomplete.
Very, very, very well
I would
played.
say he almost had it, too.
That was a well played. That was Haynes' best defensive play. Certainly.
Best play all night, period.
Best play all night, period, I would say, for Haynes right there. Very well defended. That was a one-on-one route. They played man defense there. If he let him go, that was a touchdown. There was nobody behind. Very well defended there. It is going to be a 3rd down and about 4. Haynes fans making some noise. It's a running play, and it looks like they are going to be short. Maybe that's
way short.
They're going to be well short. So, no gain on the play. A major decision. Number 17, helmet. The helmet came off, which is a big deal. Number 17's helmet came off on the play, which means he is ineligible for a play now, which is huge. That's one of their biggest players. Again,
especially when you have a 4th down, you're up 14-0, you're probably going to go for it.
They are going to go for it probably because it's preseason, obviously, I would say.
Well, even if it wasn't, if you're up this big,
they still could.
If the field position changes, it's not, it's not
the
worst thing in the world.
We saw the extra point tonight. It was something. It went in, but
I'd say maybe that's why they're taking a lot of low
they're taking
kicks.
some risk. They're going to go to a running play to number 40.
Does he have it?
This is going to be very,
Does
very
he
close.
have? Oh, it's still in play. Wait,
I don't think so. I don't think he had it. No gain on the play, and a huge stop by the Haynes Yellow Jacket defense, bringing up 1st down from right around their own. We are waiting for a spot here from where they're going to be taken over from. It might be the 14-yard line, might be the 15. Again, we are waiting for
Haynes.
It's going to be the 12-yard line. 1st down from the 12-yard line of Haynes.
It's the most beautiful defensive.
That was the best sequence of the game for Haynes all night.
The way it started, that drive.
Fantastic. Rough start to it, but a great way to finish. Now an opportunity on offense. But once again,
number 4 brought down.
Number 52 has been a menace tonight in the backfield. And he gets to stop once again.
The clock is at 10 minutes, 45 seconds.
2nd and 9, a gain of only a yard. Once again, number 52 with another fantastic tackle.
Ten minutes, 27 seconds, and ticking. 2nd and 9, ball on the 13. St. Martin's is up 14-0 in this second half, a.k.a. 4th quarter of this Jamboree.
And it's a direct snap, another option play to number 4. He's going to have some good yardage here, up to around the 22, maybe the 21 and a half, 22-yard line. Gain of about, a good gain on the play, maybe about 6 yards or so. That is a really nice run there by number 1. And they have about a 3rd and about 3.5 or 4 coming up. So let's see what happens here. Here we go. 3rd down and 4 from right around the 18-yard line. Here we go.
He's got it. Number 12 is going.
He's going all the way. 20, 10. And he's in! An explosive play for the Yellow Jackets! A fantastic pass!
And if you're St. Martin's right now, you regret not going for the field goal as well.
Not going for that field goal. They went for it on 4th down, and they paid big time with a huge touchdown and momentum builder for the Yellow Jackets. An 87-yard or so touchdown pass.
What an incredible play.
Pass by
He beat the defender big time.
And I believe that was a mismatch. It looked like he was on a linebacker, right?
Pretty much.
A fantastic play by the Yellow Jackets has completely changed the trajectory of this game tonight.
And we have
And
9
they are
minutes
right
and
back
11
in it.
seconds on the clock.
9 minutes and 11 seconds
Plenty of
to go.
time to get another score, of course. And
Number
they're about to
32
attempt
is
the
lining
extra
up
point.
for the extra point. The
There
kick
it
is up,
You need this.
and it is
Wow.
good. The Yellow Jacket fan base is rowdy right now. An explosive play has brought them within a touchdown.
And all of a sudden, we have a game.
We have a game.
Score St. Martin's 14, Haynes 7.
You love to see it. Great attendance from the Haynes students tonight. Obviously, both in Metairie. Obviously, no travel at all, basically. Most people probably live in the area either way. Great for Haynes to have a great student section to come out here tonight. St. Martin's being the home team. They have all their parents here. Students, well,
Decent.
not so much.
Haynes, though.
Haynes, they travel. They know they have a good team. They did good the past couple of years, and they're looking to return that success. We will take a break right now. And we are back
And
for the
ready
kickoff
for
after
kickoff
a massive
after
drive
a
by
massive,
Haynes, going
massive
down
explosive play.
basically the entire length of the field for a
A
touchdown
huge touchdown.
to bring this game within one score.
Absolutely. And here we go. Will we see another squib kick? Will we
Well, that's
see an
been-
onside kick? This is going to be very, very interesting here to see what they're going to do
Are they going
tonight.
to turn the tables on them is the question.
Absolutely. Let's see what happens
Do
here.
I expect it? No. Would I be surprised? No.
No. All right, here we go.
And they
And a
do.
squib kick.
It's a really good one.
It's
as
a
well.
good one, but they fielded it cleanly.
They just didn't have anyone.
And a great
Good
play.
wrap up.
Great play.
They just didn't have anyone fast enough to get on it and get the turnover.
All right, we've got an update. Matthew has sent us number 17 for St. Martin's is Gabe Richards, who
And he has
been
been
a star tonight.
fundamental in St.
Wakefield
Martin's
will
success
return
tonight.
to the 32-yard line. First down, Saints.
Let's go, George!
And if you're the St. Martin's coach here, you want to run out the clock, kind of. Yeah, 9 minutes.
You got 9
but
minutes.
You
want, as we would say, a long,
Get down.
sustained drive.
get down, even take a field goal. That's a success.
Right.
In this situation, that is a
But
success.
it's Division 4, so we
And
don't
here's
know
our
about the
star for
kickers.
St. Martin's, number
Number
17.
Gabe Richards.
He drops the ball! But he's still going to get up.
He's going to
gonna
gain
go.
yards on the play somehow.
And when,
He's a
when we
beast.
said he's St. Martin's star, he's
He is the star. Gabe Richards,
least tonight,
with
he
an
has proven
incredible
himself.
play after the mishap. They're going to gain. My goodness. That is a... Wow. What a play.
What a play to make nothing into something. Mistake into something.
All right, so some sort of double clap there, maybe to try and get somebody to jump off sides. Number 17 in the backfield once again. It's going to be a direct snap to the quarterback.
Number 2.
And he's taken off. First down and more. But a
TJ, the
huge
keeper,
tackle.
picks up the first
A
down.
huge tackle. A big tackle, and he is injured, and the helmet. And we've got some action on the field now, folks.
And we have an injury.
We have an injury, and we have some noise.
The injury timeout.
Haynes
Get on the knee, Jeremy!
does not look like a good
This
injury
does not
ever.
look good.
We will take a break.
We will take a quick break here.
This is Phase Ed Music.
We're back from the
Okay,
injury
we are
timeout.
back from the injury timeout. Looks number 2 is walking off on his own power. Some confusion there. We thought at the time some sort of fight
Some
had
kind of
broken
hit
out or
to
something,
the head,
but
unfortunately.
unfortunately
Hate to see
it was
that.
just a very, very, an abrupt injury. Looks like he is okay walking off on his own power. So obviously, with this injury, this is going to change the game here for both sides. For St. Martin's, they just lost
They just lost their starting
their
quarterback.
starting quarterback.
Who's been great
Who's been
tonight.
fantastic
airing
tonight.
it out all over the field.
So this is a... So now, look, so here they go, going back to their wide receiver, number 4 as a quarterback. Massive advantage for Haynes. I do not suspect a passing play for the rest of this drive. Very, very unlikely. And as I would suspect, a running play goes nowhere. They are warming up. Number 15 on the sidelines.
Number 15 is...
Cage Wanfluff.
He is a sophomore for
They
St.
are-
Wakefield on the carry.
They're
New game with
warming
Ladder
up
second
number
down.
15.
And the injury was number 2, Terrell Green Jr. He is a junior for St. Martin's. Clockwork has not been too great tonight.
Yeah, clock on the field tonight has been really, really rough, to say the least.
And a lot of the refs have not been noticing it. It's had to be called out multiple times, unfortunately. But like we said, it's preseason, it's a jamboree. This is what happens. Everyone's still learning. But, you know, when you're trying to win your jamboree and set the tempo for the season,
Right? That's
you
100%
really...
right. You
You
set the
really
tempo.
want to win. You're treating it as a real game as
Now-
much as possible.
We have some sort of... What is happening here? Oh, what to talk about?
And,
I certainly have never seen something like this in high school football, ever.
and they are warming up number 15 on the
They're warming up
sideline,
number 15.
which, like we said, is
These folks tailgate hard.
Cage Wanflu.
Wanfluff. Let's see what happens here. We got some haze coming on the field. These people tailgate very, very hard in the barbecue pits. They have so much smoke, it's kind of crazy.
Most likely to St. Martin's Booster Club. They are an instrumental part of St. Martin's success.
100%. Once again, here we go. Another
Direct
running
snap
play.
to
as
number
we'd
4.
expect. Number 4, though.
Oh,
It's an
he is
explosive
going.
Play. We got a flag,
What a
though, in the
play.
backfield.
Hold on, this may be coming
Very
back.
Wakefield on the carry. Flag on the play.
Very
This may
likely
be coming back here. This may be coming back. We'll see what happens.
I would say highly, highly, highly likely coming back.
Most likely.
Normally when, we have a flag in the offensive backfield, unless it's some sort of hands to the face or face mask call, and the indication is holding on the Saints, that
And
is
they are
gonna be
still
likely
warming up.
a 10-yard
Number 50
penalty from the spot of the foul, bringing up a second down.
And number 15 is still warming up on the
Number 15
sideline.
Cage-
is
Cage-
up
St.
on the
Martin's.
sidelines. Now,
like
let's
we
talk
said,
about this. The John Curtis Christian Patriots took out their starters for the most part in the second half. St.
But
Martin
this isn't
keeps
that
them
type
in.
of game.
It's not that type of game still, but it's still a preseason.
Well, when
and
you're
now
up,
we have
well,
a
yeah, when you're up,
quarterback out.
when you're up 31-0 over East Jefferson, yeah, you take out your starters.
But this is rough. Hopefully he'll be able to come back for week 1 against North Vermilion. But, you know, North Vermilion didn't win a game last year, so they might be okay with just a backup.
Number 4.
Once
to
again,
take the
number
snap.
4 takes the
gonna
snap,
hand it
hands
off.
it off to number 10. And
Some good fight from number 10, but he gets brought down by Haynes.
Again,
excellent defense by
They do not
Haynes.
have a thrower right now. They cannot throw the football.
Once again, the quarterback for St. Martin's sustained somewhat of a head injury, as we presume. We don't like to presume things like that.
We will try to get an update from the coach when we do the interview.
So
tonight.
St. Martin's does not have someone
So they
on the
don't
field
have
throwing
someone
the
on
ball
field
right
throwing
now.
it right now at all. I
They
don't
are warming up someone on the side. They're warming up number 15 on the sideline, but he has not come in. So they're rolling with number 4.
with a wide receiver / running back.
Number 4, correct? Oh, and we got a flag. We got a pre-snap flag. Oh, what? Helmet off, maybe? Not sure.
Encouragement against Haynes.
So they jump off sides there, as you can see. Good job by the St. Martin's new quarterback / wide receiver / ambidextrous player.
Number 4, Cooper Wakefield. He's a senior wide receiver / DB, filling in as quarterback.
Filling in as quarterback right now.
For the injured
So this is
Terrell
just
Jones
like-
Jr.
So this is just like, you know,
It's interesting.
a left fielder coming in as a pitcher, basically.
Basically.
He's gonna throw it! He is throwing the football!
Oh, risky. Thrown into double. Not a bad pass. Thrown into double coverage. That maybe should have been an interception if you're throwing it into double coverage. I don't know how I like the decision, but he has.
He has an arm.
They wouldn't put in a wide receiver at quarterback if he didn't have an arm, I'll tell you that. And 5 minutes, 38 seconds left on the clock.
They're going for it.
They're going for it on
fourth
fourth down.
and long. A very questionable play call from the St. Martin's coaching staff. This is very, very wild. On 4th down and long, they might just be trying to get them to jump. That is the only thing remotely possible here. And it looks like Wakefield now might do some sort of pooch punt. Let's see what happens here.
From the
He
wide.
lines up.
It's low. He's going to take it. He's going to run with it.
It's a fake and runs with it. And
Oh,
he's
he's
short.
short.
It looks like he's short.
I'm going to put this here. Wakefield is an athlete. He is an athlete. He's a wide receiver / DB. Plays on both sides of the ball. He's filling in for the quarterback who is injured, number 2, at the moment. And he's taking punts.
He's an all-around player. You know, in these Division IV schools,
You have a lot of that.
You have a lot of that. You need people to play multiple positions
And
at
they were
multiple
going for it on
times.
4th down,
That
too.
is a very questionable thing.
It was an
Very
interesting
beyond
play call.
Play call.
I mean, but you're up. I mean, no, I can't justify it. I'm trying to justify it. I
There is
can't
no way to
justify it.
justify that play call. You know, Matthew Pointer can text in his opinion for that because, you know, we'd love to have Matthew's opinion. Text us your opinion on that play call. Very, very questionable to us. We'll read it
Number
to you
9
once we
pitches
get
it back.
And a read option play, a speed option play to, once again, their star running back. Gain of nothing.
Delayed on the tackle.
Going to be
No gain
second
on the
down.
play. Second down.
Second down and 10. No gain on the play. And
Their star.
we have a stoppage here.
Star running back, Brady Cribby,
Yes.
the senior.
Yeah.
Sorry, we weren't provided a roster tonight. We're trying to go off of what we've heard. And we have an injury, number 7 for St. Martin's.
Walking off, though, on his own power.
Kobe DeLatte, wide receiver / DB. A lot of two-way position players, like we said. He is a senior. Hoping that he's all right, and it's just a cramp.
We got some substitutes coming on for Haynes. Number 29, we've seen him tonight for the first time. Breeze Westerfield still taking reins as quarterback.
And as-
no changes. Number 29 coming in as receiver.
And look
They're
at the
only
weight.
playing-
Look at the
looks like-
weight difference in the offensive line versus defensive line.
Yes. Boom!
Ooh.
Oh my! Number 45 with a huge play.
Good thing number 1 kind of saw it coming. He protected himself.
Yes.
The type of play you get an injury on very easily.
That is going to be a loss of about 3.5 yards. Going to bring up a third
Please
down.
pass complete.
And
Stop
about
or lose.
third down and 12 from the 45-yard line.
Like we said, we're going to go back here. Great crowd tonight for St. Martin's coming out to support their Saints. Love to see it, especially in a Jamboree. Love to see it.
All right, here we go now. It is going to be third down and 12. Play of the game so far. And
they're going to blow it dead.
have whistle blown. Timeout, St. Martin's.
And we are going to take a break.
For over 20 years, local photographer Joshua Lee has been capturing the true soul of New Orleans and Southeast Louisiana. With nearly 200,000 photos, ranging from wild bayou landscapes to candid street scenes, Joshua Lee Studio is dedicated to finding the hidden gems in our everyday life and helping preserve the memories of the city we love. Whether you're looking for inspirational art, editorial shots, or a piece of local history, reach out to Joshua today at 504-831-7309 or by email at joshualeestudio@yahoo.com. Support local art and support Louisiana.
Back to the
we
action.
are ready. Back to the action. The play of the game thus far. We haven't seen a single punt tonight, so we'd assume this is fourth down territory. Third down and 12 from the 45. Play action fake. Westerfield rolling out, and he's going to be sacked well in the backfield for a huge loss. Number 50 on a huge stop.
Depending on the tackle, it's fourth down.
And we have
And
fourth
bringing
down.
up a fourth down and very, very long. Will we see a punt now? We haven't seen one all night.
Did we?
I don't think we've seen a punt tonight. We
Not
might
in this,
see one now.
Not in this half, at least.
Not in this half, at least. But I don't think we've seen a punt at all tonight. We might see one. There is some major confusion on the sidelines. We got players running on and off.
Trying to get things ready.
Trying
here.
to get things aligned
Number
here.
5 is deep in the backfield here.
Very deep in the backfield is number 5. Haynes in their punt formation. Snap is
Division
clean.
2 punter.
The kick is up, and it
great
is fantastic punt.
Absolutely
Absolutely
amazing
beauty.
punt.
Number 5
And he's
on
going
the
to field
return.
it.
25, 30.
He finds a
35.
lane.
And
he's
gonna be
taken
brought
down
hard at the
by number 74.
by number 74.
And
we
there's a
have
little
some
chippiness on the
extracurricular
field.
guys after
Return
the
at
play.
the 32-yard line. First down.
No
Saints.
Little chippiness on the field,
Yep.
instigated by St. Martin's.
Yep.
Don't like to see that. Don't like
And
to
we
see
have. They are now at the 32-yard line. Okay, Cameron is working out some technical difficulties right now with the camera. Not sure what's going on right now. Again, we apologize for these technical difficulties. It is the preseason. We're going to make sure we have all of this fixed for next week. So we'll have to turn this temporarily into a radio show. Yes, we are well aware of the video issues right now. First down and 10 for St. Martin's, and we have a hold in the backfield. Again, we apologize for these video issues here. But right now, I'm going to have to call, I'm calling the game just like it was on the radio. There was a flag on the play by St. Martin, and it's now second down from the 33-yard line. Again, Cameron right now, our technical producer, is working out these camera issues. Again, we apologize for this, any of these technical issues we've had throughout the night. Indication is that there was a holding call against St. Martin's.
Holding against the Saints, penalty decline.
The clock shows 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. Second down and 14. And again, right now, if you are just joining us for the end of this ball game, we are coming in here live from St. Martin's High School. This is kind of turned into a temporary radio broadcast here as Cameron is working out some minor difficulties with the camera right now. We are restarting it. Number 5 is on the carry for St. Martin's, and it's going to be third down. So once again, St. Martin's has the ball. They are up by 7 points. Clock is ticking. Somewhat surprised that St. Martin's hasn't called a timeout, but
that's to the 41-yard line.
But we are once again working on these camera things here with Cameron and everything. Here we go. Okay.
Well, we have picture back. It's not great.
But we do have a picture back now. Again, we're going to get all this settled for next week. And a screen play. Number 5 on the reception. He is going to be stopped at the 45-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Haynes should use a timeout here for sure. We need a...
Wakefield to Venue pick up a 2 on the play and bring up fourth down. Timeout Haynes.
Fourth down now. Timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. They have one timeout remaining. St. Martin's is out of timeouts. It is going to be fourth down and 4 from the 43-yard line. And we are unsure here. It's going to be interesting to see how they line up. It's going to be very, very interesting how they line up. So let's see what happens here.
Well, let's hear what happens here.
Yep.
Not great performance from our camera equipment in the trailing minutes of the game with 1 minute 27 seconds left.
Yeah, so Cameron is still working out this stuff with the camera here. We got a picture, got it to come back. We are still waiting for it to come back on. It looks like they're lined up for a punt, but they definitely need to keep an eye on. Here we go, the punt, and it's a fantastic punt. Oh, and absolutely steamrolled. And the PA announcer definitely emphasized it, steamrolled right at the 20-yard line. What a hit at the 20. But if you're a Haynes fan, you got to be happy that that ball was fielded cleanly, because you kind of knew, that was coming. Big hit. But they have an opportunity. One timeout. 1 minute, 19 seconds left on the clock. They need to go 80 yards. I don't believe that there is overtime in Jamboree games.
And
again, we are continuing to work through these technical difficulties with the camera here. For right now, it is first down at the 20-yard line for Haynes. Westerfield back to pass. It is caught, and it's a first down for Haynes. They get up to the 40-yard line.
First down.
1 minute, 12 seconds to go. Clock stops temporarily on a first down play. There we go. So we do have some sort of...
We have video. It's
not perfect,
great at
but
all.
we have it. It's something.
We have some
we're
sort of
make it
video
work.
for you. We apologize. Using
We
new
will
camera
have-
equipment. This will not happen again
next
later.
week. Next week we will be ready to, this
We'll be
is
ready to
very,
rock and roll
Very
next
much
week.
a test tonight for everybody. But we have been treated to a great game tonight. Alongside of all of that, Westerfield fakes, play action fake, an incredible catch by number 1, fighting for more yards, and a big hit, helmet to helmet. In college, that would be an ejection. It's a targeting, for sure. In college, that would be an ejection. That should be an ejection. That was a vicious hit.
Rough.
I do
To
not
come away
know.
without an
Haynes
injury.
out to the 49-yard line.
We need to
final
bring
play.
in, let's ask Matthew. 54 seconds left on the clock. I'm not sure if this will result in an ejection or not, because that was a helmet-to-helmet hit. Very, very vicious hit there. Haynes fans certainly energetic here as we
Personal foul called
continue.
against St. Martin's.
It is just a personal foul, no ejection.
54 seconds left on the
54
clock.
seconds to go.
Targeting is a foul in high school.
Okay, thank you, Matthew. So no ejections for targeting in high school. Handoff to number 1, their best running back on the team. He is pushing people down all the way to the 25-yard line.
Love
Fantastic
to see it.
run.
Love to see
First
it.
down. The clock will stop temporarily.
We'll take a timeout, I believe.
We have a timeout. All right, so let's break this down, Cameron. We have 40 seconds left.
Haynes.
All right, Haynes calls their last timeout. Cameron, let's break this down. Let's keep it on the live view here.
He's doing it.
Kind of just how the networks do it when they don't go to commercials when it's this less of time. The ball is on the 25-yard line. They have 42 seconds left to go. They are now officially, I believe, it shows one timeout, but they might be out of timeouts here. So Cameron, we've seen number 1 run the football effectively tonight. What do you expect from the Haynes offense as we come down to the wire?
Well, I'm going to expect them to try to lean on their senior running back. I'm going to expect them to try to get him down the field into the end zone. I mean, I couldn't make it I couldn't explain it even more simple to a baby. That's all you got to do. You lean on your seniors where it counts.
That's right. I expect the same thing.
They are the most experienced. They know what they're doing.
That's
So
right.
Westerfield, he may try to prove himself here. We'll see what the coaching
We'll see
staff
what
has
the
in
coaches
mind.
decide. Here we go. From the 25-yard line, 42 seconds to go. It's first down. Play action fake. They go to their best
He drops
player.
it.
but
Almost intercepted even.
Definitely not the perfect pass there by Westerfield. A little bit behind the receiver. But the benefit of that is that it stops the clock. So only 4 seconds come off the clock. 38 seconds to go. Haynes needs to get out of bounds. I believe they might be out of timeouts. But even if you got them, try to get out of bounds. They are running a player on the field late. Number 29. Westerfield needs to get out of bounds. He does. Very, very minimal gain, if any. Nothing was there, and he took, he got it out of bounds. Well done. Limits any damage. Don't make any big mistakes, no turnovers, anything like that. So, you know, that was definitely well done there.
Once again, we apologize for the lagginess and the camera issues at basically the worst possible minute.
Come on, Saints fans, it's third down!
We know kind of what's causing this. It's the heat of being outside. So we will very likely be in a press box next week, so we shouldn't have any of these issues. We appreciate you staying patient with us. Westerfield on the play action. Same play to number 1. He breaks a tackle. And he's not going to get there, though, to the first down. Does get out of bounds to stop the clock with 24 seconds. And it's going to be 4th down and about 4 or 5 yards. Nope. According to the scoreboard, it's 2. We do not have a spot. The scoreboard is broken for the spot ball spotting. But
24 seconds.
24 seconds to go.
And the injured Terrell Jones Jr. looks like he wants to be in the game.
So that is a very, very good sign for St. Martin's.
He's walking around on the sideline. Great sign for St. Martin's.
Very, very good sign for St. Martin's.
Now their starting quarterback.
To see very interesting formation here on 4th down. 3 people in the backfield. I formation.
Does not work.
And he is stuffed. Absolutely incredible play by the St. Martin's defense.
Touchdown!
That does it.
And that will likely do it. The PA announcer is fired up. The entire fan base.
Well, they're
excited.
Fired
up. They are very, very excited. And all St. Martin's has to do is take a knee, and this game will be all over. And we will be getting ready for your post-game show with Matthew Pointer. Stay tuned. It's going to be. Did they bring the starter out? Yes, they did. Look at that.
Terrell Jones Jr.
They brought out Terrell Jones Jr. back on the field for the final snap of the game tonight. The St. Martin Saints has pulled off a relative shocker. Maybe,
even though it's a jamboree, a relative shocker.
A relative shocking
considering
win tonight.
Division 4 versus Division 2.
Versus Division 2. Congratulations to the St.
Considering it's Division 4 versus Division 2.
Congratulations to the St. Martin Saints tonight. A fantastic performance on their home field, securing a great win in the preseason to build great momentum for next week hosting North Vermilion, a team that didn't win a single game last year. So they are looking good coming into week 1, where they will be ready to host North Vermilion.
And we are going to bring Matthew Pointer here.
And it is time to bring in Matthew Pointer for tonight's 3deepLAMedia postgame show, brought to you by Joshua Lee Studios.
Matthew, you are live on the air for the postgame show.
To recap our second half of tonight's game, Haynes started on their own 41-yard line, Breeze Westerfield threw an interception early on, but the defense will hold firm and get to stand inside the red zone for Haynes to get the ball back for an 87-yard touchdown pass, making it 14-7, and we had a game. St. Martin's turns it over at the Haynes 46, and Haynes has another opportunity. They punt. St. Martin's again can't go anywhere, and Haynes gets it into the red zone, but cannot finish the drive, and that was the end. I think for St. Martin's, obviously there's a lot to take. You played very well, at least in the first half. The second half, Haynes seemed to kind of work their way much better into the game. I think if you're a coach Sprunk for Haynes, you've got a lot of stuff you can look back at. Like you can appreciate the fight your team had. You came up short, but I think you can appreciate a lot of that. You definitely learned a lot from the adversity. You faced some. You didn't quite overcome it here, but
yeah, we just need to be inside.
for other scores around the state, Donaldsonville defeats Opelousas Catholic 7-0. Alexandria is up 21-0 on Zachary in the first half in their Jamboree. Church Point and Kaplan are tied at 14 in the second half. Bunkie and Marksville tied at 6. St. Edmund and Eldon tied at 14. At UL, Notre Dame defeated Northside 13-0. Northwest come back to defeat Beaucheyenne 17-7. Mamou 28-7 over Basile. Homer defeats North Webster 18-6. Mangum over Delta Charter 38-0. Southern Lab Kentwood. Southern Lab wins 8-6. Central defeats East Ascension 21-20 and Santamont 21-14. Chalmette leads South Plaquemines 10-0 at half. I think a lot of it, there's a lot you can take from a lot of these scores as well. Like Chalmette kind of slow against South Plaque. South Plaque's actually been able to move the ball a little. That could be a worrying sign for Chalmette. Going into the Catholic League, you want to be able to do more. You kind of need to be able to be a little more dominant against a team like South Plaque than that. But it is kind of still a preseason, so you got time to figure it out. Neville leads West Monroe 7-0 in the first half at ULM. The Bayou Jam up there at ULM, they always got a great set of games up there. So to have teams like Neville and West Monroe going, and they even had Haynesville's got a great Jamboree up there as well. They got Homer, Minden, Lakeside, Haynesville, and North Webster all up in there in the Pineland Jamboree. But back to tonight's game here at St. Martin's. St. Martin's, I think there's a lot of good to take from it. There's still obviously a lot of things that, mistakes and everything you can learn from. And that's kind of obviously what this week is for, to learn from those mistakes. But obviously, it's always better to learn from your mistakes in a win. But I think also sometimes on the Haynes end, it's never, especially this early, obviously you don't want to lose, but sometimes a loss it makes you work even harder to kind of correct your mistakes. And in the ERAF Jamboree, we are still tied at 14 late in the second quarter, but Kaplan is preparing to kick what would be a game-winning field goal at ERAF. We still have one more game to complete in ERAF as well. Breeze Wilson is going very well. Is doing very well for Chalmette tonight. They're going, I think, definitely in the second half of the first quarter there in that Jamboree. They definitely started pushing forward. But South Platte came out pretty good. They couldn't really punch anything in, but they came up pretty close. But Chalmette definitely has started to control the game a bit more. It's just not resulting in points. And as Jesuit fans, we know a thing or two about controlling a game but not getting points. At some point, you're going to have to get the points. But I think that there's a lot to learn from this week, and obviously as we go into next week, everyone looks into these games. It's good film for everybody to look at. Looking next week for these two teams. St. Martin's is going to host North Vermilion. North Vermilion did go 0-10. So that is another bigger school. That's a 4A Division II school for them. So, St. Martin's getting a similar test as they did here, at least from a numbers perspective. but you gotta, North Vermilion is still, that's definitely on the lower end, so I think it's a bit more of a good PowerPoint game for them to get that. If you lose, that is definitely going to harm your PowerPoints, though, because they're really only going to get 2 or 3 wins this year. Haynes is hosting 1A Centerville, so again, another very similar situation for them, too, where they will be the bigger team. That game's Friday at Yenny. I think Haynes is going to have a pretty good shot at that. They definitely have a kind of easy ramp up into the season and into that district. Haynes has, they have a pretty good shot to be number 2 in that district behind De La Salle. I don't think they're close enough to the caliber of De La Salle for them to really compete with them, but with everyone else in that district, with Reed and Booker T. Washington, they should be well enough that I would think that game Thursday in Week 10 at Yenny would also be a sort of district championship. To St. Martin's, and looking forward to their season, they have probably the toughest 1A district in the state with Riverside and Ascension Catholic, both of whom just played for a state championship against each other last year. And West St. John is always an elite program. And then they got South Plaque in there too, who 2 years ago won a state championship. So you've got 3 teams who have made very recent trips to the Dome in the last 2 years. I would say St. Martin's could easily go 0-4 in that district and still be a quarterfinal level team. I think they could, if they can win that district, they might even be a state championship caliber team. Personally, I don't know if I'd go that far, but I think they could definitely maybe pull off like a winner with St. John or Riverside. If you kind of get, I haven't looked at the order for those schedules. Sometimes you can get come out off of a letdown spot, but I think it's a tough district. Haynes with a less tough district, but St. Martin's, that's a lot of travel as well to have to do, to go down to Port Sulphur and go out to Donaldsonville. So, it's a tough district, but you play games like this and you prepare yourselves, and I'm sure Coach Kevin Dizer would tell you a lot of the same things of, it's a tough district, but you gotta work with what you can do. Always, that 1A district down here in Southeast Louisiana is always going to be a lot of travel. You're going to rack up the mileages even in your district games. There's just not there's not enough population around. Kaplan did make that 20-yard field goal with 5 seconds to play, so they did defeat Church Point 17-14 in ERAF. Still waiting for ERAF and Lafayette Renaissance to kick off out there. Chalmette and South Plaquemines have restarted their half. And South Plaquemines went 3 and out, and Chalmette has the ball back. I think a lot of it, as we kind of said at the end of the half, that Haynes wasn't executing and St. Martin's was. I think that almost flipped the script in the second half, where St. Martin's was kind of struggling to execute, and Haynes was the team executing. So I think, you come out of this for Haynes. Obviously, it's disappointment. You never want to lose. Obviously, every time you step on the field, you want to win. But I think, there's a lot you can take from this to move forward with that district schedule and just the schedule in general. They should be a playoff team again, maybe even host a playoff game. Division II Select is very brutal. Not as brutal as the last couple years for them, but that's still a very brutal district bracket when you got teams like Shaw and you got Sean there. You always have Turlings. Like it's no cakewalk. Obviously, it got a little weaker. For me, Division 3 is actually probably the deepest bracket.
Yep, all good. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to wrap it up there. Apologies to Matthew for cutting him short. That is the end of our game. That is a final score. 14-7, St. Martin's with the huge win over Division II Haynes. Division 4 St. Martin's coming in with a classy performance. Few issues at the end, injury-wise, which put them at jeopardy. Otherwise, they'd probably be up 21-7 for a final score.
Fantastic performance from St. Martin's, and we are going to wrap it up now. My name is Luke Gilmore. I've had the pleasure of being alongside Cameron Darkshani throughout this broadcast tonight. We do want to thank again Matthew Pointer for his contributions during the halftime show and the post-game show for an amazing post-game report of everything going on around the state. We will certainly hope to have a full-on pregame show next week, as our crew will be traveling to Lutcher, Louisiana, when the Lutcher Bulldogs of Division II will host the North Shore Panthers of Division I non-select. We cannot wait for that. We will certainly work out all of our technicalities with the cameras and everything to make sure we have a very smooth broadcast for you guys next week. And we are also very much hoping to have a full-on pregame show that we once again plan on starting at 6:30 Central Standard Time. For all of us here, Luke Gilmore signing off. Good night from Metairie, Louisiana.